baby, I love. Good morning, New York City. Ooh, baby, I love. That song's too old for anyone who's here. Good morning, New York City. Welcome to our not sexy, because we have a minor here, a very Christian show about all of the amazing lives of our fellow denizens in New Hell City, which is in its 7th year. We had our 7th anniversary. I didn't talk about this last episode, but we just had our 7th anniversary. We have been a thriving metropolis, what's a mini metropolis? Whatever that is, for 7 years. We were birthed in whatever 7 minus 2023 is. That is cuckoo bananas. This podcast, and because we're so great, this podcast is sponsored by Old. Sometimes Old is good. And the number 7. It's sponsored by the number 7. Because 7, 8, 9. Announcements. We don't have any. Oh, yes, there's a new RP in the RP district. It's called Second Chance. It is headed by our new member, Onyx Thorn, which is going very well. I'm very excited about it. It seems like it's doing good things, doing numbers, and we're seeing. I'm excited about who's going to win RP of the year, or best RP, whatever it's called, because it could be anybody. I'm so excited. Sorry, I was just typing something. Oop, and I spelled that wrong. Oh, yeah. So that's a new thing that's happening. Justice in Chains is finally coming to an end. I'm so sad about it. It is the finale episode, I believe. Well, the finale happened last week, or 2 weeks ago, 2 Saturdays ago. But the epilogue is happening this Saturday. So if you want to check it out, come through. And also vote for us in the D&D stuff. We should win Best Cast again. We should be the only cast to win Best Cast twice. Yes, Justice in Chains. We deserve. And vote for Bath. Why not? He didn't die. It's a miracle. What's the weather like right now? It is hot rain. Hot lava rain. So you think about whatever that means to you. And here's a rich thing I bought. I have been purchasing various bottles of perfume and cologne, ranging anywhere from $100 to $800, and I can't stop. And will I use all these colognes? I don't know. Does cologne expire? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Bitch, I'm hungry. I'm always eating on the podcast, and here is today is no different. I just finished a bowl of oatmeal, so I'm really in my poor era today. You know, oatmeal was like totally created by poor people. Like they literally would just like, we have no money, oats and water. Isn't that wild? But I use milk. There's this thing called Next Milk, by the way. I don't know if y'all heard of Next Milk. This is maybe an American thing, but it is completely made of nuts. Which, honey, make anything from nuts and I'm in it. I want those nuts in my mouth. It is very interesting, and it's expensive, but it's good. It's very, very good. And the great thing about Next Milk is it is good cooking milk, because almond milk does not cook well, which I hate. Good cooking milk. It is good drinking milk, if you drink milk, which is disgusting. And it is good like pairing milk, like cereal milk. It's great. It's great. What's the best thing on the internet right now? I've been enjoying watching Beyonce shake her titties at her concert. That's been really fun. Yeah, really, really enjoying that. I hope she continues to do that because she has great titties. You better work, Beyonce. Let's see, what else is new? What else is going on? Oh, Game Corner. We just got our 200th platinum for Persona 5. By we, I mean me, just me. Oh, baby. I got my 200 platinum for Persona 5 Royal. So I'm very happy about that. And I just got my 201st platinum yesterday with Ghostwire Tokyo. I'm working on my platinums. Today I'm going to be working on some Horizon Zero, Forbidden West. But I have been doing... what's the other one? Oh, yeah. So the stream schedule now, we have a full stream schedule. full week one, I should say, 5 days out of the 7 because I'm taking Saturdays and Sundays off again, baby. So the streaming schedule is Octopath Traveler 2, Disco Elysium, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, great game by the way that just came out, loving it, and Hi-Fi Rush. So yeah, be around for those games. They're great. They're exciting. They're cool. Today I'll be doing Octopath Traveler 2, so come through for that. Weeb Corner, I promise I will get back to the Weeb stuff. We'll get into it. It'll happen. Don't worry. Human Corner, what are humans doing? Being awful in general. I just saw some guy get pulled. I just saw some guy fishing in the Florida Everglades, which stop going in water in Florida. Don't go in water ever. Like, don't go in the ocean, but don't go in waters in Florida. So he was just in the Everglades. He was pulling something out of his boat. Shark grabbed his arm, yanked him in the water. Which, I'm tired. Okay, I'm going to say something controversial. Let me think about what I'm about to say. If you die in water, I'm not saying you deserved it, but I'm not saying that that's not natural selection. Because, I feel like, I mean, bugs take a risk when they come into our home because they know humans will kill them. Or maybe they don't, I don't know. So, I don't understand. I just don't understand the fascination with being I just want to go in these areas that I am not meant to breathe in. What is I don't get it. Anyway, hopefully that man is okay, I guess. Whatever. Oh God, fucking James Cameron. His crazy rich ass. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about the ocean. We're here to talk about one of the coolest members who is not new, who we keep thinking is new, and why we think he's new is why we think he is new is because he spent the first, I think, 2 or 3 years silencio, totally quiet. Now, this is something that happens with members like Down by Six. I can't think of anyone else. Down by Six is the most recent famous one, who started off very silent here, and then totally blossomed and is having a full on renaissance. This is the year of Masamoyed. I already said his name, but and I am just very excited to welcome our brand new modern training trainee, junior modern training trainee,
Whoa.
Masamoyed. How are you? Do you like that
I'm
intro?
I did. It was a very good intro.
Yeah, thank you, and you're welcome.
Very nice. I like to hear what's going on
It's
in the world.
I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to get this out of the way. I
Uh-huh.
so many young people today, and I'm also young. Obviously, I'm a fetus, of course. I was just born, but so many young
Oh,
people,
okay.
so many young people are very very shy, very very mild mannered, very speak very quietly. If I didn't know that you were not over 18, I would assume you were 26. 26 and a business exec on Wall Street.
Uh well, honestly, I kind of feel that way about myself. I the way I describe myself, I am the most extroverted introvert that ever exists.
I could see that.
Like there are points where I just don't when I'm out with people, I'll I'll be totally fun and happy, but then after 2 hours, I just completely want to go home and play video games at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
Swift says it's the first time, reminds her of the first time she heard Jesse's voice, honestly. Yeah, there's certain people who have it's not only that you have a deeper voice, but you also have a very confident voice. You have a very, I would send you into an executive board meeting to pitch a thing.
That's another thing. I always so when I'm in school, they always get me to
Yeah,
You know those stupid little group projects you have to do where it's like, oh, present this negative effects of uh, driving while giving birth, and it's
sure,
like
sure.
I'm gonna do it.
Wow, that makes
Like, I'll
sense.
get me up there. I'll present it.
What do you want to do? Do you have like a career aspiration?
This is I've got like a wide variety of aspects, and you might look at it and say, "Oh, you can't do all of that." Who says I can't,
You can do
bitch?
whatever you want.
I'm going
You
to.
can do whatever
I
you want.
want to be. I want to be the voice actor. I want to be a writer, an animator for my own cartoons, and I want to even delve into video game design.
Yeah, I think you can do all of that stuff. I mean,
Exactly.
it's expensive. Look at me. I'm a whore and a podcast host. So
That's
you
exactly.
can do whatever you
I've
want.
I am in firm belief that anybody can do anything.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Let's start with our first questions. Because I don't know the answers to any of these actually. Let's find them first. They're coming. Here they come. How did you first find out about New Hell City?
So this is a bit of a lengthy one.
Go
So
for it.
one day I booted up Phasmophobia and I was like, oh, there's this Twitch streamer named Ratio, I think his name is.
Oh, it's
And
Raito. That is weird. Okay, this is
yeah.
funny. This is very funny.
And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll check out your stream and then I'll join the server. And then like a couple days go by. Not really a couple days, but I get a DM from you saying,
Oh,
hey,
no, you probably didn't. I don't think that's true. That doesn't sound like something I would do. Anyone continue.
so actually, what happened was I got birthed out of a giant cloud.
There we go. That sounds
Giant
yeah.
cloud booby mother.
Yeah, this sounds
And I fell right into here. And what happened was, uh, I got raised by an imp, a special magical imp,
Mm-hmm.
and they gave me the power to live and turn into a dog, which is why I'm a dog and not a human.
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah, that sounds
Yep.
more like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happened. That is
Yeah,
what happened.
That's absolutely what happened.
That is exactly what
I've
happened.
never DM'd anyone ever.
Nope.
And what was your first impression of the city? Back in
I was
you
like,
joined in you joined in, let me see. I have it up here in
I actually.
October 21st, 2020, but you're actually something else.
So yeah, fun fact. That was when I went by Lemon Slice.
Oh.
I went through many different names.
Oh.
First, it was Lemon Slice, and I had the little Swampert thing. Then it was Confused Owl, and because I liked owls, and now it's Masamoyed. Which, fun fact, I don't think I've ever explained my name, but it's
Tell us.
my name, my first name, Mason, and mixed with Samoyed. So it's Masamoyed.
Oh, I love it. It's very
You
fun.
can
It's very fun
continue
to
to call
say.
me Matt.
Yeah, I like.
So.
I always thought it was Masamoyed, but Masamoyed also
Yeah.
works too. Yeah,
I think we should just continue to call me Masamoyed, though.
that works. All right,
It's iconic at this point.
Masamoyed. It's great. It is iconic.
Yeah.
I was just checking to make sure you actually didn't have any Helly nominations under the Lemon name because I was like, I do remember that name, but no, you do not. Okay, good.
Yep.
Okay. What's your favorite part about New Hell City? We'll get into channels and all that stuff later, but generally, what's your favorite part?
I just really love this community, man. Like,
Aw.
everybody's so supportive. Everybody's so nice to each other. And I don't want to sound a little rude, but you wouldn't expect that from a Discord server called New Hell City.
That's true.
But it's just such a nice, wholesome community, and I love it.
And you're in the really gooey part, which is the artist section of New Hell City.
Yeah.
Like everyone's very sweet and nice and nice and nice.
Well, that's nice.
What is your favorite channel?
Probably Creative Corner.
Yeah.
I've had many experiences there.
That sounded
Yeah.
ominous. I've had many experiences under the bleachers. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. That was me.
That's
I
it.
was always there watching.
That's it. What is your primary role in the community, which has changed as of yesterday? And how
God.
would the Hellions know you?
So I started out saying absolutely dick, and then I started posting art. And then from there, I became this pseudo celebrity, I guess,
That's it.
and now I'm a mod.
Yes.
Well, mod in training.
Modern
Am I allowed
training.
to say that?
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
it. You can totally say
Okay,
it. Yeah.
cool.
I mean,
I'm a mod in training, and I'm proud.
it shows. It shows on your profile.
Oh,
Yes, you were a mod in training. Yes, or junior mod in training, which is
hmm.
so. This is weird. So Moss is uh or Mace. Sorry, I keep wanting to call you Moss.
You could you can call me
Masamoyed.
Moss.
Masamoyed. No, it now makes sense. Now thinking about the word, the
Okay.
name that it comes from, Masamoyed. So
Okay.
Masamoyed is his birthday is at a very precarious time. So if all things go well in his training, he will he will go through 3 votes in a span of, I don't know, 3 months. So he will be voted. He already got to get through the first vote to get into modern training, junior modern training, and then
Yeah.
he would do the vote to get into junior modship, and then we have to do another vote to get him into adult modship. So
Which I just want to bring up the fact that my birthday, I was born during Hurricane Katrina as well. So do whatever you
wow,
want with that information.
that explains your personality. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get all of it now. What are your general hobbies?
Well, I fucking hate doing art. I've never done a single art
You
piece in
never
my
do an
life.
art. You've never done an art.
No, nah, yeah, art's stupid and sucks, and you should stop. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even like to joke about discourage. Yeah, art is one of my hobbies. Video games is another. I'm more of a retro gamer, so I enjoy like the Mega Man, Castlevania, Metroid titles. But there's modern video games I like. I like to go swimming.
Okay.
Swimming's fun. I
After
have a
I just
pool.
had a huge rant about being anti-ocean and water, but yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
which
How do you feel about all these sharks? Did you see the guy that
I
got
have
eaten in Egypt?
I have not, but I just want to say sharks are adorable and I love them.
They are
They're
okay.
so good.
That is true. Like I do. I'm very pro shark and sharks. I mean, up until recently, I always thought that sharks didn't want to eat humans. Although I'm a little concerned about that last video I saw. But yeah, they're great. They are
Yeah,
great, and they are being
sharks.
trafficked, and it's not
In
good.
fact, that's horrible. And you know what? I like sharks. I'll take sharks over dolphins because dolphins are literal
Yeah, they're
sociopaths.
gross and they're a little rapey. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not great. But also, I mean, I don't blame sharks for eating humans. I don't think humans should
Yeah,
be there. So like,
th-
they're just doing what they're doing. If I see a fucking
exactly.
ham sandwich in my on my desk, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, sharks are naturally curious by nature, so they're gonna poke around the ship. They're gonna do all this stuff.
Yes, I don't. I mean, I just yeah. Anyway, who is your best friend here? And if you don't say me and only me, I will ban you.
Oh,
Yep. Mm-hmm. So your answer.
it's you, of
Yep. There we
course.
go.
I love you
There you go.
so much.
That's it.
You are the best. I even have a song for you. Here it
Oh,
goes.
okay.
Let
Oh,
me.
okay. Yeah, sing, please.
Wait, hold on. I need to run. Hold on.
Oh
Wait.
God. Oh no. Oh gosh. I just wanted him to say that I was his best friend. I didn't know that he was going to do it. Oh,
Fucking shit.
yay.
I had a plastic guitar. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, that's okay. Do you want to do it a cappella?
Yeah, I'll just sing. I'll just sing it.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
you.
Oh, I love
You
this.
are my best friend in the
Mm,
world.
mm-hmm.
Fire is my best friend in the sea.
Interesting. Not the deepest lyrics, but I love this so far.
Fire likes
Yeah.
Patrick. Okay, I'm done with
That's
that now.
good. Oh,
Thanks.
yay! Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's so good.
I
I
love
clapped
that.
for myself. What an asshole I
I
am.
love that. I loved it. It was deep. It had
I
peaks and
know.
valleys. It
Rich,
rich, yes, like me.
creamy,
Yeah,
delicious.
creamy, yeah. Interesting. I'm really happy that that happened. I'm so happy about
Me,
that.
I'm still indifferent about what just happened.
So true. Here's another question for you. Do I look pretty today?
Okay. Yes, I
Mm.
love your aunt.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
A-U-N-T or
welcome.
A-N-T?
Ant.
Okay.
A-U-A-N-T.
Okay. All right.
Because the ant
Oh
profile.
yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Shout out to Kermit. Kermit drew me as an ant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was
Oh,
poop at first, and now I know it's an ant. Um,
Mr. Hanky.
what does your New Hill City apartment look like? Now, I will remind everyone that Moss has never won a heli, but has been here for almost 3 years. So it's probably pretty small. But tell us about your New Hill City
Okay.
apartment.
I suppose, is this like a hypothetical thing?
Oh, it's a very literal thing because we all live in New Hill City and we
Oh,
clearly have an
yes, of
apartment,
course.
obviously.
So it's yeah, it's pretty small.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a Pokemon poster. I've
Mm.
got this little, you know that those little like metal those little metal signs you have
Oh
that you
yeah,
put on
that
the
you
wall and
get
stuff.
off.
I
Yeah,
have that, and it's Zero from Mega Man X.
interesting.
There's a
Okay.
wooden fish on the wall. There's a Five Nights at Freddy's poster, a painting, like a legit portrait, a bust portrait of Link on the wall. I have a cork board, which I'm gonna do storyboards on.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, there's probably a mini fridge somewhere stocked with Sprite. A coffee machine, because I have coffee right now. This is what you're hearing.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
And there's a bed, because I gotta have my bed. TV with my Switch.
Love it.
Um, of course, my laptop here. And
Hmm.
my desk, which I'm thinking about trading this out for like one of those like easel desks that you can like tilt upwards, so I
Yes.
can like draw better.
Well, if you win a heli, maybe you'll get more. That's
Yay!
your apartment grows. As you get helis. Okay.
Oh,
And time
okay.
spent here. Okay.
Yeah,
Very cute. Very cute. Let's talk about your cryptids. Is there any way to stop them?
they're approaching.
Oh.
We can't speak about them
Okay, never mind. Let's just move on.
in their
We'll
presence.
move on. We'll move on. We'll move on. Let's talk about something more fun. Let's talk about something more fun. Let's talk about your helis. Let's talk about your nominations.
Oh my god, how many do I
You
have?
have 6 right now. You're at 6, which is
6. Wow.
good. By the way, I mean, okay, so Moss's his track record is interesting. So you joined in 2020, 0
Hmm.
nominations, of course, 0 wins. 2021
Yes.
goes by, 0 nominations, 0 wins. 2022 goes by, 0 nominations, and once again 0 wins. And then you just explode in 2023 and are now up for some of the biggest awards of the night. Um, so we're going to start with, I should have had this ready, but we're going to start with best audio video piece. And you're
Oh
going to tell us
yeah.
about the impetus and the inspiration behind all of your pieces. This one is called Doggo GIF, which I'm going to post in chat. But if you remember it already, I will implore you to talk about it, unless you need to
GIF.
see it. That's right, GIF.
You know what? You know what? I won't get into this right now.
Oh God.
So I don't know. I just wanted to. I woke up one day and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make an animation of the doggo, and so I did that, and I wanted it to be all cute. I originally I think I was gonna have a body for it, but I didn't want to attempt to animate bodies moving, so
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of made it a head right now. And I also wanted to like tilt the head a little more, but like my second, third time animating, I didn't really know how to do that too well.
Fair enough.
I want to keep practicing my animating skills, but I just wanted to make a cute little GIF.
I love it. Well, it's very cute. It's very
Yeah.
cute. That one you were up against. Oh, hang on. You are. I think there's not that many nominees so far. You were up against Nathaniel, Dio, and Kermit. Do you think you have any good chance of winning?
Oh, well, it's hard to say because I haven't. I don't. I feel horrible for saying this. I haven't seen their pieces yet,
There's some around
so
there. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. I don't know.
You were also nominated for Best Digital Art Piece. You have 2 pieces. I want you to tell us about both of them. The first one, I know I'll post them in chat. Don't worry.
Okay.
The first one, oh, I spelled it wrong. It is Lionel, I believe.
Oh, really? This one? Oh,
Tell
yeah.
us about this piece.
So I remember doing this back when I was still in school, right?
Mhm.
This was like a week before Tears of the Kingdom dropped, and I was like, Lionels are very hot. I'm gonna draw one. So I did that, and I was testing out a lot of new, like, this was kind of an experimental type thing. I was trying to test out different shading, which, it's good in some places, weird in others, but I just wanted to draw a big buff Lionel guy.
That's fair. That's fair. Your next one is for There's Something Out There. Tell us about this piece.
Oh my god, I hate it.
You can take stuff out of your folder, by the way, but we'll talk about it later. If you,
Yeah. So this was like I was just going through a very weird, heavy Castlevania phase, and I was like, I kind of want to do something that kind of feels like the opening to Castlevania 3, which
Mhm.
is when Trevor stands up from praying and he like looks at the camera, like just like in that pose there.
Mhm.
Um, I just wanted to do something like that. There's like little graves. There's like a mountain with graves in the background. There's a like mausoleum there. I just kind of wanted to do that. I don't know. I felt inspired by Castlevania 3, and I'm just now noticing that I didn't do shading on that 1 foot there.
No one would notice that except for an artist. And I was like, okay,
Exactly.
fair enough. Fair enough. Um, yeah, so Best Digital Art Piece is everyone has considered Best Digital Art Piece to be the most difficult award to win next to Best New
Mm.
Member. Um, do you, based on what you've seen in the community, do you think you stand a chance of getting some votes, possibly winning?
So
You're one
I'm
of
not
20
too
nominees right
sure if
now,
I'm gonna.
by the way.
Wow. Yeah. I'm not too sure. If I don't win, I won't be disappointed at all because I'll recognize the person who won. They got the award. They deserved it. They worked for it. I don't, because I see a lot of talent and a lot more experience in a lot of other artists in this server, and I've only been doing this for like 4 or 5 years, so
Mm,
I've still got a couple things to learn.
never know.
So, uh, I have a decent feeling that I might win.
Ooh, I
Uh,
like this.
but
I
we'll
like
see.
this.
We'll see.
So for Best Digital Art Piece, I mean we've talked about this at nauseum, but Best Digital Art Piece is one of I think 3 awards that has only been won by one Hellion the entire time. So
Wow.
consistently depressed has won since its inception in 2019 to now. Um, and so everyone is wondering if he will finally be dethroned this year. But he is up for a 5-peat. He could win this a 5th time unless you take him down. You must take
I'm
him
gonna take him
down,
down.
Mace. You
I'm
must take
gonna
him
do
down.
it. I'm gonna get the cavalry.
That's it. Oh my god.
Stop right there, Kubirosko.
Oh my god, you do have to be a voice actor.
I know.
Um Swift is chiming in. So you're nominated while Swift is chiming in. You were nominated also for Best New Hell City Art Piece,
Oh,
of which you are nominated. You have 3 submissions. So the first one, which I love this one, and I appreciate you drawing me so many times. This is great. The first one is Armor Time. Tell us about Armor Time.
I love this one. Okay, so I was like in school. Um, I was in this kind of study hall class because. So what happened was I didn't care enough to do good on the FSA, which isn't even a thing anymore. And I don't even think it is a thing outside of Florida. I don't know if anybody's heard of it.
Yeah.
Uh, but that class was supposed to prepare us for the ACT, but that wasn't a thing that they didn't really. I don't know what happened there. So it turned into a study hall, and I was like, "Hey, teacher, can I use my iPad for stuff?" I was like, and she let me do it, and I was like, "Okay, I think I'll draw some fire demon art." And so
Love
I
it.
did that. I did armor because I wanted to do armor because I like drawing armor. I guess. Um, and you know what else I'm noticing about this?
Yes.
Oh my god! there's little red spots on the trident here.
I
That was not intentional. I thought I had a white brush, a white colored brush. It was the eraser tool. And
I never would have noticed that until you said something.
Anyway,
It's great. I love this one. No one's ever drawn
I
me
like
with
this one.
armor. It's very gender bendery. I love it. It's so good.
I also made you a lizard because
I think it makes sense. I'm
I
scaly.
don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
cold blooded, and I often use my tongue. So I get it. That makes sense.
Wow. Okay.
So your next one is from Brimstone. It's called Brimstone Man. Tell us about the inspiration behind this piece.
Mega Man. So,
Pretty clearly.
Mega Man. We need to stop. Okay. I was gonna do the horrible light voice there for a second, but
of course.
So this I just was looking at a lot of the I don't know how to pronounce his name, Inafune art for Mega Man because I have Mega Man the complete works. There is a helicopter flying. Shut up!
Shoot it.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Honestly,
you.
just no. Oh, I'm sorry. We gotta wait for the helicopter to fly through because there's something more important going.
That's so
okay.
loud. I can't even hear it. That's wild. Wow.
So yeah, I just got inspired by seeing all the Mega Man art of Inafune in Mega Man: The Complete Works, which is like an art book for it. Which I love art books. Send me more art books. And I just wanted to draw you as like a Mega Man character, I guess.
I love it. The final submission is probably the most iconic one. I don't know. This one is called Cock Cock Cock. You want to tell us why this one was made?
You remember that one Diablo stream where we kept blindfolding you?
Yep.
And and I just kept putting in chat cock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I also did the hot guys fucking with
God, I wish I should get rid of that goddamn fucking thing on my stream, but nope. Yep, they kept blindfolding me, and then I put the voice thing on for my stream, and everyone kept
way too much fun with that.
Saying quotes from random plays and also songs, and then cock. So that is what happened.
Not me. I went with Pornhub titles.
Yep, you certainly did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one's going to be a tough category. You're up against I'm a Kitten, Kermit, Maddie, Dio, Vel.
Damn, Jesus.
Dio's the previous winner. Biscuit, actually, Dino, who's also previous winner, and Nalum.
I love Biscuit's art.
Biscuit's great.
I really do.
Biscuit was Artist of the Year last year, which is funny because that's what we're going to talk about right now. You were nominated for the Big Artist of the Year award. You were up against Dio, Zozo, Kermit, Biscuit, Consistently Depressed, Swift Cut Lassie, and Willow. Do you think? Oh, last year was Mika. That's right. Sorry. Swift said it's Mia. I mean Mika. Didn't Biscuit win 2021? I don't know. Biscuit won something. Yeah. So you were up against all those folks. How do you feel about being nominated for the Big Artist of the Year award?
I feel honored. Honestly, like I would have never expected to like be nominated for anything, because as an artist, you always hate your own artwork.
Mm-hmm.
You think it sucks. You think it looks like shit. But if as long as other people enjoy it, that's cool. But yeah, I am blown away by the fact that I get nominated for this. This is really cool.
It's very exciting. Very exciting. You're also nominated for Most Improved Member, which I think you have a pretty good chance of winning. This one is you're up against Colonel, Void, Raymond, Swift Cut Lassie, Noah, Jin Kazama, and Nalum. Do you think not having chatted for 3 years and then finally chatting now will net you a win?
I mean, it's hard to say.
Swift just said
in the short span of a year, I got nominated for Artist of the Year. I got 6 nominations, and I'm a mod in training, so I feel pretty confident.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't want to.
Swift thinks you're gonna win. Swift thinks you're gonna win. Just saying.
Yeah.
Swift says primarily because this is the longest you hadn't been active and you got a lot of activity. Yeah, I think you now hold the record for the longest amount of times being nominated for 0 nominations before getting nominated for something. I think you hold the record now.
Well, that's
So
just phenomenal.
so you hear that, kids? Just don't say anything in New Hill City for several years and then do a lot. That's the key to
Pull a
success.
Masamoyed.
Yep, that's it.
Think of the
Um,
children.
just saying, it's your size that makes you chance to stand out. Just say, yep, that's true. And your final nomination is for the big one, most contributing community member, which is up against Dio Kitten, Minnie Kermit, Sergeant Pepper Void, and Noah. Most contributing community member. People usually are confused by this, but it is sort of like the it's like the I do everything award. So it's like if we see you
Uh,
everywhere, if you're like making events, if you're like always in several areas, if you're doing mods, doing all that stuff, then you're there. But if you become a mod, then you can't have this award. But but
oh, well,
but then it just gets transferred to mod of the year because
oh, okay,
basically
cool.
contributing community member is like is the equivalent to a mod of the year award, but for hosts or
Ah,
non-mods.
okay.
Yes. Um, so what do you think your chances are of this one?
I'm not too sure. This out of all of them, I'd have to say this is the one I'm least confident to win,
Interesting. Okay.
just because I haven't I don't know. I don't know. I just haven't done a lot to really genuinely. I guess I don't know how to say this. I haven't really outside of drawing you a couple times. I haven't really done anything for the community, which I should do more
You should
for
do
the
more.
community.
We should brainstorm. I
I
mean,
gonna.
what would you do? Like, would you do more events? Would you join RP, D&D? Like, what do you think your
Um,
niche is?
that's a good question. I could. I don't know.
Let's think about it.
Uh,
Think about it.
yeah, I'll think about it.
You can start doing art events. I don't know. You'll see. Um, let's. All right. So, what hellies do you want to win this year?
Well, I would really like to win best artist or best digital art piece. That would be a dream of mine.
Ooh. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
So
Interesting. Interesting.
that'd be pretty cool.
How many? So you're nominated for 6 so far. How many do you think you'll win?
I want to say maybe one or two.
Okay. All right. I like the confidence. I like this. Okay.
Yeah, I
I like
feel I
this.
feel
Most people come
good.
on here and just like, I'll never win anything. Ugh. So I like this. I like this.
That's bullshit. You have to believe in yourself.
That's
Because if you
right.
don't believe in yourself, you won't get anywhere.
That's it. Do you have any heli predictions at all? They don't even you don't have to do with you, but if they do, that's fine too.
I do not.
That's fair. That's
Unfortunately.
also
Yeah,
fair. That's okay.
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Out of everyone you know who's new in the community, who you probably don't, I don't know, we'll see. Who do you
Uh-huh.
think will win Best New Member?
Uh,
I can give you some names if you don't know any.
yeah, sure. Give me some
Let's see.
names.
So there's and Swift can help me out. There's let's see who's Rune Draconic is probably in the lead. I don't know if you know Rune.
I've
Um,
seen. Yeah, I've seen him around.
Nikki. Is Anna still here? Onyx Thorn, who just created that new RP. King Arthur, Damien's Box, Toblerone.
Oh, King Arthur's new.
King Arthur is new.
I like King Arthur a lot.
Okay.
He's pretty cool.
King
He's
Arthur it
cool.
is.
He's a cool lad.
King Arthur for the win.
Yeah.
What are your goals this year in New Hell City?
This year, I'm gonna start because last night when I was at work, I got bored, so I did a little doodle.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna start doing daily doggos. I'm
Ooh.
gonna start drawing daily doggos.
Okay. I
Just
like
so I
this.
can improve, and also because I like doggos.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Well, with that, I think it's time for fan questions. We have a couple folks in the audience, but
oh boy.
I will.
Let's fans.
So get into them. Oh well. By the way, Swift is saying your chance of winning Best New Member measured by how many people know your name. Fair enough.
Oh,
That is from former Best New Member winner Swift Cut Lassie.
Oh.
Um, okay, so I'll start the first question. What's it like being a mod in training?
Uh it's very cool because I have access to all these things that I didn't have access to before.
Yep.
If somebody talks down to me, kick them.
That's it.
No, I'm
That's
just
it.
kidding. I wouldn't do that. That's an abuse of
I
power.
mean, I would, but
do that.
fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
No, I mean, just
well,
kidding. I'm very
okay.
fair. I'm very fair and hear everyone out. And I definitely don't kick people out of spite. And now you also get to hear all the like juicy gossip. You should ask like if you get a chance, you should ask a bunch of questions. There's so much. The best thing that I love to do with the new mods in training is dish all the goss. It's literally like when the president comes in and then like gets all the like the code secrets. Like the folder about like who we bomb and
Like
aliens and stuff. Yeah,
like
that's
the
it.
ship everything to China.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Swift,
Thanks, Alex Jones.
Swift asks, what has been your very first piece of artwork that you've made? With what tools?
So like my very first piece of art in general or in the server?
In general, I believe.
Oh God. Um. So I'm not really. I can't because it was a while ago. Because like even back then, I don't know if I should go as far as to being a little snot nosed milk drinking little toddler having crayons and be like, I draw a horsey. But I remember fondly that I had when I was in elementary school, I had a music class, and instead of paying attention in that music class, because they all made us play recorders, and it sounded as you would expect that to sound like. I just kind of doodled on the front page of my little, those little 3-ring folders you get where you put the stuff in there.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I had a full thing. I had like full chaos on there. It was probably the shittiest looking thing ever because I was like 9 or 10, and everything was stick figures. But it's. I wish I still had that, but that was pretty much like my first fully fledged art piece, I suppose.
Okay. All right. Nice. 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 Colonel asks, soup?
You bet your sweet ass.
Great. That's easy. Fire Demon asks, tell us about your persona.
So I've actually gone through one persona. I've gone through a previous. Am I previous persona? Yes. So my first persona was an owl, but now it's a. So the reason why it's a Samoyed is because Samoyeds are the cutest fucking things ever. They're big white fluffy doggos and very exciting. They're very excited, and I just love them a lot because they're fluffy.
Too cute. Too cute. Too cute.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh.
Are you okay?
No, I looked back and I thought there was a freaking demon, but it was my closet open.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm recording from your closet. Swift Cut Lassie asks, scandalous question, any misconception about furries or the furry community that you find either to be overdone or just outright untrue? Good question.
I haven't. So, admittedly, I haven't been a furry for too long, but I hate when people assume that it's just all of them just like to have orgies and fuck other animals. But no, those are two different things, dude. Like, we just kind of draw them. Those guys are left out of there. Those guys are the weirdos. We stay away from them. Stay away from them, children.
There you go.
And also, not every furry fursuits, because I don't have a fursuit. And also, I don't think I would ever want one because I live in Florida. Florida is the most hot and humid place in the entire world.
Fire Demon asks, what country would you live in if you had to leave the U.S.?
Japan, for sure.
Oh.
I like Japan. I would love to be in Japan. That'd be cool.
Oh, okay, all right. Swift asks, "What's your favorite piece of media that has anthropomorphic animal characters?" Good question.
That's a really good question, actually.
Good Swift.
I gotta think about that. What is it? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of all that I've seen. I don't know, man. I guess it would have to be Animal Crossing. They're
Oh
all
yeah,
super cute and fun.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Fire Demon asks, "What's the best and worst thing about Florida?"
Okay. So the best thing about Florida, specifically where I live, 30-minute drive to the beach. That's it.
Okay.
And also we just have some really nice beaches. And I have a little doing that this year, but me and my family on my mom's side at least have this little what's it called? Oh my god, tradition
Yes.
where we go to the beach for a week. We spend the week in a hotel, and it's always a lot of fun. This time we're going on a cruise, and next year we're going on a cruise again to celebrate me graduating from high school.
Ooh. Ooh.
The worst thing about Florida, dear Lord, can I pick just one? Oh God, Ron DeSantis, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Because at least gators are cute. And also, speaking of gators, every time I walk, oh well, that's the next question actually.
I
Every
guess.
time I walk
Good.
home from school, I see at least one gator.
Nope.
In fact, there is a lake in
Nope.
my backyard that has like maybe one or two gators swimming around, and they're very cute.
Oh no. Okay. Um. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Sharks, I understand, and like I feel for sharks. Gators and crocs, I, I can't. I can't. I can't because they
Well,
want to eat you,
well, actually,
don't
the
they?
ones I have, no, actually, they're more afraid of you than you are of them.
I
If you
can't believe
walk up
that.
to one, they will go. They will freaking book it back into the lake.
Really?
Yep, they will.
What?
Only if you provoke them. That's when they start to get angry.
So they don't hunt you?
No, they don't purposely hunt you.
Fair enough. Okay. All right.
To be fair, though, the gators I have here are pretty small.
Oh, okay.
Also, so question, this other question here: difference between a gator and a croc?
Yes, that's the next question. What's the difference between a gator and a
Uh,
croc?
crocodiles are just chunky. They're just big chunky boys. That's the difference. Gators are thin, crocodiles are thick
Oh,
with 5 C's.
fair enough. Yeah. Are they?
We also
Is
have
one scarier
saltwater.
than the other? Are they like? Are they like? Is one like? Are they the same?
They're kind of the same. Gators or crocodiles are typically just larger,
Oh.
but we also have saltwater crocodiles.
Oh
So
my god. What the fuck, man?
you know what else we have? Flying cockroaches.
Yeah, that I know. That I know.
Yeah,
I used to go
because
down to fucking St. Petersburg and they just fly in your face.
oh, dude, I go to St. Petersburg.
Yeah, I
Like
love St. Petersburg.
I'm like 30 minutes away from there.
That's
Because I had a situation. I just want to tell this story real
Do
quick.
it.
Is that all right?
Yes, please.
So last week was an experience. I walked into my bathroom, right, getting ready to take a shower. I looked down, saw a huge cockroach on the floor,
Oh.
screamed like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then I went and grabbed a vacuum cleaner to try and suck it up. Fucker started to run like up the wall, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the broom.
Oh no.
I poked at it with a broom. It started flying,
Nope.
and I screamed like a little girl and went and showered in my parents' room.
Nope.
And to this day, I have not seen that cockroach again.
I can't do cockroaches. Florida's becoming like the new Australia.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't do that.
I've also run into a couple spiders in my house, But they're just normal little house spiders, so I don't
Okay,
really.
spiders. Okay, spiders. I've turned a new leaf on spiders. I mean, they're still gross looking, and they're only gross looking if they're large and in places that I don't go. So
Uh,
scientifically, 98% of spiders can do you absolutely no harm, and the
yep.
2% that can are generally nowhere near you. Like if you live in a place where you have those 2% of spiders, you know. Like
Okay, cool.
it's like the brown recluse. So like if you're living in Texas,
Ooh,
or
okay, good.
or if you're living in the fucking Amazon. So it's like, you know. But like
Yeah.
tarantulas they can't really harm you. They can irritate your skin, but
Tarantulas
yeah.
are just big. They're just big boys.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another question from Swift Cut Lassie here,
Oh.
and she is asking us, "What's a hobby you've gotten into no matter what's a hobby you've never gotten into no matter how much you tried getting into it?"
Um. That's a good question. I gotta
Swift with the
think about
questions.
that one
Love it.
a little bit. Never gotten into hobbies. Let's see here. What constitutes a hobby? There's been a couple, I think. Um. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know because all the hobbies I've had, I've like gotten into. So I don't really know. I don't really have an answer for that, unfortunately.
Fair enough. That's fair.
Sorry.
That's fair. Swift asks, "What's an art style that you'd like to emulate? What art style do you find confusing?"
So an art style I'd like to emulate right now, I'm just kind of trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to discover what I like, which I'm starting to get there. I feel I switched to a new brush and everything, but I'm trying to like kind of infuse some anime kind of inspirations in there. So yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, because Void isn't here, Swift asks, "Cottagecore or cyberpunk?"
Um, I what?
So cottagecore is like it's very cozy. It's like cabin in the
Oh,
woods kind of thing.
oh,
It's
like
very
Bob
like Taylor
Ross.
Swift. It's very like, you know, big sweaters. And cyberpunk is like high tech Final Fantasy VII kind of, you know,
Oh,
steampunk.
Cyberpunk,
Yeah,
I think.
cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
because I'm into Mega Man, so I gotta.
There you go. Fire Demon asks, "If you have to pick one NHC artist to emulate their style, which do you choose?"
Biscuit.
Yeah, Biscuit.
No hesitation. I like Biscuit style
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shout out to Biscuit. Two-time
Yeah,
Helly Award
Biscuit, we
winner
love you.
Biscuit. More questions, please. More questions.
Feed me the question.
Feed me
Feed me paper.
questions.
Why won't this damn fax machine work?
What machine are you trying to make work?
No, because there was an Astif movie thing. It's like, why won't this damn fax machine work? And he like turns into a giant robot, and he's like, feed me paper.
Oh my god. Um. Oh wait, hang on. Here we go. So Fire Demon asks, "What is a game that you wish you were a VO in, or voice actor in?"
Oh God. Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Oh.
I want a voice line in there. Just that opening cutscene with "It was not by my hand that I am once again given flesh."
That's awesome. I love it.
And my favorite line in that video game. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.
I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love
Uh,
it. Wait, Mace. You know, we have a famous voice actor in NHC, right?
do we now?
Yes. So Phil, which Swift is going to geek out about this too. Philip Reich is he is one of the JoJos.
Really?
Yeah. So he plays one of the JoJos. I forgot which season it is. What season is it, Swift? Yeah,
That's
Giorgio
cool.
Giovanna.
Oh, that's really
And
awesome.
he's in literally every video game. He's in Persona
That's
5. He's in what's the latest one he's doing, Swift? Yeah, he's in
wow.
he's in he's the very first person to talk in Monster Hunter, whatever that one for the PlayStation was, that everyone played. Yeah, he's in a lot of video games. He does very, very well for himself. So you should hit him
That's
up if you ever need
very cool to
advice. Yeah,
hear.
he's very cool.
Yeah.
And he's nominated for Streamer of the Year, and I won't let him win. Just because he's
I
famous. How dare
I
you.
will. It will be a while before I try to even attempt to get nominated for that, because every stream I've done, nobody has come into.
All you have to do is promote them a lot. I mean, listen, you just have to
I
promote them
know.
and then and just get into it.
Yeah, it
You
just takes time.
You just have to, but you have to take me down first. You'll have to take me down. Anyway,
Okay.
so you're like, all right. Swift
All right.
asks, run through the process of how you make a typical Masamoyed artwork. Oh, great one.
So, first thing I do is I start out with a little like anatomy sketch. So I just simplify everything. I draw the torso and then the positions of the arms and the legs in a very, very simple style.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there I start to do the sketch. I start sketching out like the face, everything. On top of that, then I delete. God, what is happening? Am I gonna hiccup or not? Then I disable the or rather I hide the first layer I've drawn. Then I what's it called? I don't know
English.
words anymore. Jesus Christ! Except there is no Jesus Christ here because this is hell.
That's true. That is true.
I make the sketch layer more transparent, I guess. Then I start to draw over that. I've actually been testing out a new thing, but generally I do the line art and then I color it all in and then I do the shading afterwards. And then sometimes I do background, sometimes I don't.
Fair enough.
That Animal Crossing one I did recently had a background, but I hated it so much that I didn't put it in there.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So,
oh God, yeah. Taka's here. Taka's here. No. Oh no.
Hey, Taka, I love you.
Oh God. Oh boy. Well, get ready for this interview to be 4 hours.
Okay.
No, we're not going to let it be 4 hours. You have things to do.
I have 5, so yes.
So Colonel asks, do you like Star Wars?
Never really got into Star Wars.
Damn, never.
I like what's his name, Harrison Ford. Which I'm excited for the new Indiana Jones, though.
They have a video game coming out too. Interesting.
What?
Yeah. 1 minute on the clock. Unless a question gets asked. All right. Taka asks, I'm curious, where did your name come from? Any special meaning related to it? We did already talk about that, but if you would like to
I'll be happy to explain it again. No, fuck. Okay. How do you want to do this?
Go ahead.
Do you want to be top or bottom? So my name comes from the dog breed Samoyed, which is what my persona is, and my name Mason, so it's Masamoyed.
There you go.
There you go.
Very good.
It's okay. There are no bad questions here.
1 minute on the clock. So Swift asks, have you actually owned a Samoyed?
No, I have. So I have a lab beagle mix named Cincy though, but I've seen them on the internet and they're so cute and I want one because they're so fluffy.
Oh, by the way, you should, if you have a pet, you should be posting your pets in Cute Animal Corner. Oh, did you
post CC in there?
Why are you not nominated for Pet of the Year? Someone nominate CC.
Exactly, CC. Nominate CC. She's scared of paper plates and pillows.
Or you can nominate CC too. By the way,
I'll nominate CC. CC deserves everything.
Do that. Swift asks, "What do you think of Catos? Is the internet a slave to cats?"
Well, this is gonna come as a complete shock to you guys, but I am not a cat person.
Yeah, that checks.
I like cats. I think they're kind of cute, though. Unless they're tipping over your fucking glass of water off the table, and then you have to get the spray bottle on them.
Spray bottle.
Yeah, but cats are pretty cool.
Cats are cool.
That's a good cat. I like that cat.
That makes sense. Okay.
Thanks. Okay, thanks.
That makes
Google
sense.
Chrome.
Okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Very interesting. More questions for the junior mod in training. who just got hired yesterday? Yeah, was it yesterday? I can't remember days.
Was not.
I don't remember.
I think it was Friday.
Something like that.
Was it Friday? It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I think it was Saturday. Sunday.
Sunday. Saturday. Taka asks, if you were the owner of NHC and you had to choose a new theme for the server, what theme would you choose and why?
That's a very interesting question. I don't know. I think I like the theme of it as is. If I had to choose a theme, though, I'd probably make it like year 20XX, and it's like the future.
XXX.
And everybody's a robot now.
Okay, I'm into that. I like robots.
Robots can be hot. Have you ever seen Foxy the? Huh?
Oh my god.
Next question.
Next question. Any day now.
Next.
50 seconds until a question must be asked.
I don't want to have to make the day shift at Freddy's joke again.
Taka asks, now that you mentioned Foxy, do you like Five Nights at Freddy's, and which entry is your favorite?
I absolutely admire the work Scott Cawthon has put into each game in the series. I could go on about how much I love how the horror is done, and the gameplay is not the shiniest thing. I still do like the gameplay, but my favorite entry, this might be a little controversial, is going to be FNAF 4. And also my favorite animatronic is Chica. I know that wasn't a question, but I just wanted to get that out of the way.
That's fine. I need to go grab my DoorDash really quick. So
fair enough.
You are going to read out the next question, and answer it.
Okay.
So
you go get that food.
Go tell people. Go ahead and yep. Go ahead.
Give me the questions.
You own the podcast now.
I own the podcast now. Bow down to me. Ow. Ow. My esophagus. Bonnie's got the benefit of being... Oh, yeah, he does. I'll ask a controversial question. What do you think of Scott's retirement? Do you think it was a bad thing for FNAF? I don't want to directly link Scott's retirement to Security Breach being absolute shit. But, yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a connection there. Because Scott Cawthon has been creating video games way long before Five Nights at Freddy's, so he knew a thing or two about game design. These fuckers, literally in the middle of the development, which this is something you should never do, is like, hey, we have all of these ideas. Why don't we keep adding and putting and stuffing more into this game? You don't do that to a video game. It's already planned out. You can't, because that's the thing I had. The problem I have with Security Breach, it's way too big. Like, there's way too much going on there. And, you know, it's just, you know. But I think a little bit, yes. Scott is a family man as well, so I kind of see why he did retire. But hey, we have the fan games. One Night at Flumpty's 3 was really good. He's an egg. Yeah, exactly. I have all 3 Flumpty's games on my phone. Anyway. top 10 list of your favorite FNAF fan games. I'll do a top 5, if that's all right. I'll start with number 5. Number 5. All right. Number 5 is probably going to be Joy of Creation. Number 4, I'd say the original Five Nights at Candy's. 3 is probably going to be. I'm going to admit that Five Nights at Wario's 3 was pretty good. And then 2 is going to be. I'm trying to think. Um, I'm trying to think of some new ones that came out recently. Jolly, I had a fun time with Jolly Chapter 1, but my absolute favorite is One Night at Flumpty's 3. I like that one. When Electro Swing kicked in, holy shit. This is a fan game that affected the fan game environment a lot, that made an after and before. I don't really think so. I don't think it was a fan game. I think Sister Location really, when it came out, really changed up everything. It changed up a lot of the FNAF format, which I do definitely appreciate, and I do like Sister Location. And I think it was that game that kind of changed the fan game environment. Any games? Is mascot horror becoming oversaturated? A little bit, yeah. Like there's been a few good games here and there, but my god, Garden of Banban makes me want to fucking kill myself, dude. Holy shit! Like I can't tell if it's satirical or not. Like that's the thing. I can't tell. I honestly cannot tell if it's trying to be satirical or not. Because that game is so horrible and yet has so many comedic moments that I can't tell. Um, but yeah, I think a little bit, especially in Roblox, which I do like Roblox as well. Roblox is fun. Any more? Any more questions? Oh! Here we go. As far as if you become the owner, who would you remove to the server from the server? Why would it be fire? Um, because we've been ruled by the same person for over 50 years. I think it's time we overthrow them. I think it's time we overthrow him. All right, guys. All right, listen. New ruler. There's a new ruler in town, and it's me. Tell us that. I don't know. I don't know. Yes. 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 Uh, you know what? That's a good question. I don't know why. I kind of just, instead of like what I liked, I just kind of put the fan games that I liked in a random order, except for Flumpty's 3. I actually do think that one's my favorite. Joy of Creation is brilliant, though. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of put them in random order. That's why I put it at number 5. Yes. Let's do it. Yes. Let's do it. Um, if you could do your dream fan. Oh my god, I would love to talk about this. I've had many ideas for fan games. One specifically, in fact, oh, damn it, no. I had sketches for it. It would have been like a test game. It would have been a fan game of One Night at Flumpty's, of course. It would be my own interpretation of 1 week at Flumpty's. So I had this idea where you know how every game it has like something that different that tells you. So like the first game had the phone, second game had the record player, third game had the intercom. The next game I would want the whiteboard. I would want a whiteboard to be in the room you're in, and it would be a week, of course. It would just be each character writing to you how to get rid of them. And one big idea I had for the game was to have Eyesore in the same room as you, sleeping behind you, and you would have to be as quiet as possible to not wake him up. And it would go back to the first game where he would open more eyes the closer he was to waking up. Sound would have been a big thing. It would have been a week, obviously. That's pretty much. I'm not sure if I want to go too in depth into it because I went in depth. Like, there's a lot to explain there. Do it. Okay. So night one would have been Blam. Basic. He would just walk around. You'd shut the door on him. I wonder. I'm now wondering if I do have pictures of. I think I took pictures of it, but I think I threw them away, which really sucks. Real quick. Okay, I'll get to that. I'll get to that question in a second, Swift. All right, but yes, cheese. So night one would have been Blam, and he would just walk around, do basic stuff. Night two, I think would have been. I think there were two things I was deciding on. There was either going to be a completely new character called the Bat, which would have been the blind character, and he would slowly wander towards the little room. You would have to close the door on him. Or the Beaver and the Owl, and they would just kind of do their own things. They would just kind of attack from the door. I don't have any crushes because I don't really know anybody in the server. Night three would have been Grunkfuss and Redman. Redman would come out of the lava and try to destroy one of the 3 generators, which would have been in one of 3 rooms, or would have been in 3 rooms. Grunkfuss would just be teleporting, and when he got close enough to you, he would teleport into your room. And I don't know what he would do from there. Night 4, Eyesore would be in the room behind you, and you'd have to be as quiet as possible as to not wake him. I was debating on that or having a music box to soothe him. I don't know how that would work. Night 5, Flumpty would be there. He would just be randomly teleporting around the cameras, and he would laugh. He would laugh. That's how you would know he's there. You'd put down the camera, and you'd have to close the door on him because you would see him through the darkness. Night 6, the bonus night would have had Golden Flumpty, and he would just like he would pretty much be a lull bit. You would just have to type EGG. That's what yeah. All right.
Welcome back. Hi. How's it been going?
Hi. It's been going good. They wanted me to explain my ideal FNAF fan game.
Oh yeah. They're purposely trying to ask you longer questions so that the podcast gets longer, by the way. But.
So, real quick, I want to answer this, then I'll rant about Garden of Banban. What is the most overused mechanic? What is the most original? The most overused mechanic? I don't know, honestly. I know my least favorite mechanic might be the music box, just because it's so dumb. I am not going to explain FNAF lore because I don't even know what the fuck is going on there. The most original mechanic, though, I'd have to say, oh god, turning off the lights in Flumpty's too. That was pretty unique. Now it's time to rant about Garden of Banban and why it's a huge fucking piece of shit and why you should never play it. Let's do it. So, God, I'm not going to rant for an hour, but first of all, the main mechanic about the drone is a horrible fucking idea because the drone is so stupid. Like, you tell it to go over here, it takes forever to go over here. Then, why is Castlevania Symphony of the Night open? Then, it's like, boop, boop, and it goes over there. It's so goddamn slow. All right? Secondly, that whole part where you have to run from Ophelia Bird, game design would dictate that instead of, going back and like stopping the whole machine, it because there's like nothing to point out the fact that you had to do that, you would instinctively run out of the thing, right? No, because there's an invisible wall there. You don't know what the hell you're doing. All right, it's so stupid, man. Secondly, the voice acting is comparable to Tommy Wiseau. Like, seriously, you could get him to voice act, and it would probably be better for that. Hey, can you wave a camera? Oh, hi, Mark.
This is great.
How much better is it? I've seen it. Honestly, the remake looks way better, in my opinion. And also, the whole opening thing with when you see Ophelia Bird, like, here's what you should have done here. So, instead of, like, seeing it from across the room is creepy, but it remains there until you get close enough to it, giving you ample time to look at the main villain and think, oh, I know what it looks like. I know what to run. I know what to expect and run from. That kind of just gets rid of the horror. What should have happened is right when you open the door, you should have gotten a glimpse of it. Then it should have turned away, giving you time to wonder about what it is, what it could do to you. Because the whole concept of horror is, one of the concepts of horror is not knowing, the unknowingness. Mascot Horror Games Cast, are you willing to draw? FNAF, of course. Yeah, so it's not scary. None of the designs are scary. It all... What kind of mechanic would you like to see in FNAF game? I already kind of said that. I liked the idea of being in a room with somebody and having to be completely quiet. That's a cool mechanic because it gives you this constant sense of dread, I feel.
Getting tired yet? It's a lot, huh?
No, okay. Honestly, I could rant. I could talk about this.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. Oh my God, do not tell them that. Do not tell them that. Next question.
Oh God.
Next
what
question.
Have I done?
Don't. No.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the rant about Garden of Banban now. I could talk. No, I couldn't talk. I can't talk anymore.
There you go. That's right. Good, Miss.
I'm Kenny from South Park.
Good job. Void asks, Peanut or Springtrap? For silencing the voices.
As in SCP-173 or Springtrap?
Probably.
Design-wise, Springtrap. Springtrap is awesome.
I guess not. Anton.
Afton. Oh, Afton is a Springtrap. Either way. The one from the Pizza Sim.
I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is Music Man freaks me out. Like, why is that a kid's thing?
Interesting. Minute on the clock.
Man. This is going to be an interesting episode because you're going to hear me rant about how horribly designed the horror is in Garden of Banban.
Void asks, puppet opinions?
Puppet, like...
I guess just opinions about puppets.
It's pretty cool. Like the one from FNAF? Or just puppets in general?
The one, I guess, yeah, to FNAF.
Okay, FNAF, yeah, he's pretty cool. Who's the most annoying animatronic in FNAF? I think we already know the answer to this. It's fucking Balloon Boy. He's such a dick, dude. I've been trying to beat Night 6. He won't get out of the vent, and he's being such an asshole, and he laughs at me.
Taka asks, if you had to put an end to FNAF, what would your ideal ending be like? And what do you think about the original endings that Scott wanted for FNAF 3 and Pizzeria
Honestly,
Simulator?
I th- I don't want another. I had an ideal ending. It was in Secure Air. It was in Pizzeria Simulator. That ending ended things off so beautifully that when I saw the ending to Security Breach, I just wanted to fucking kill everybody who designed that game because, well, okay, that's a little extreme, but holy shit, man. Why how could you bastardize this franchise this much? I sound like one of those Sonic fanboys. I sound like Sammy Classic Sonic fan right now. Your consequences.
Void asks, why is SB so bad?
So the reason I feel it's so bad, the sheer size of the game, it should have been on a smaller scale. Because really, that's what FNAF started out as. This small scale, like you're in an office, you can't move anywhere, so you have to survive with only things in your environment. So yeah, that's what I think of. Music Man from Security Breach is horrifying. Also, like, holy shit, why is he so big? And you know what? I have not seen anything about the Ruined DLC. And I don't really care because it's from Steel Wool, so fuck Steel Wool.
What other questions y'all got? Oh my god.
I would like to Spig or no Spig. What? I don't know.
Void's questions are so esoteric.
Oh, Spiff. Yeah, I like that guy. I like his content. He's really good. Astral Spiff. He does FNAF streams, and he's pretty cool. Spig. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, 1 minute on the clock. How you doing so far, Mace?
One.
Oh,
great. Lefty opinions. Righty. You want to hear my opinion on Lefty? Lefty is $5. You guys seeing this bullshit? Lefty is $5 fucking. You could get a Little Caesars pizza for that amount of money, and it won't kill you. Well, like, not in the short term anyway. It'll kill you with how shit their pizza is, because their pizza sucks. Only go to Little Caesars for the crazy bread.
Swift asks, based on how you've talked about indie horror, I can assume that horror isn't one of your favorite genres. What genre do you like the least?
So, horror actually is not. No, I would not say horror is. Oh, one of my favorite genres. Yes. It is one of my favorite genres. Genre I like the least. What? Probably first-person shooters. I'm not really that into them. I don't like to get competitive, so yeah. FPSs.
Fire Demon asks, best fast food place.
Culver's, for sure. I don't. Do you guys have? Do you guys have Culver's?
We do not have Culver's, but I do know what Culver's is.
Culver's is so good. I like it. Okay. I'll start doing these questions. Would you like a murderous animatronic or pizza? Pizza. I like pizza. Which FNAF game do you think you could survive? That's a really good question. Probably 3.
Why?
Because it's not good and it's very easy.
So you think you, Mace, if you were in that situation, you could survive that?
Probably. Chipper and Son's opinion. I've never played the game, but it looks pretty nice and cute. Have you read the FNAF books? So I have read them. I completely forgot what happened in them. Oh god, we're getting so many questions.
You're popular.
Down the hatches.
You're popular.
Oh god. Do you think you'd survive any FNAF game if you had a sledgehammer? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Didn't someone beat FNAF with like not doing that? Yes, I saw that video. what video game that most folks like that? Oh boy, Fire! You know what you were doing with that, didn't you? Majora's Mask sucks, and it always will suck, and it will always suck. Okay,
Ooh.
listen, man. God, I'm doing all right. I hate the dungeons. Mini games are stupid. Every mask has like 2 uses in the entire game, and the 3-day cycle is the stupidest fucking mechanic I have ever seen in a video game. Yeah, personally, I just don't really like it. I'm not a big fan. Hi, Pancake. I'm doing all right, man. Gone for a little bit. Phantom animatronic. I do like the Phantom. They're pretty cool. And they're Phantom. Do you like Eevee? Of course, I like Eevee. My favorite evolution is Sylveon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything aesthetic and story-wise, Majora's Mask is really good, but I don't like the game itself. Tears of the Kingdom is brilliant. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Eevee gang rise up. My favorite Pokemon is Weavile, though, because he's a little boy, and also my dog kind of looks like Weavile. Best and worst Pokemon game. Best Pokemon game? I don't know if I'm going to get shit for this, but I really liked Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I had a lot of fun with those games. Worst Sword. Pokemon Sword and Shield. They feel like the Mega Man 8 of Pokemon. Gameplay, but terrible story. Terrible gameplay, but good story. What?
Oh, so which would you prefer? Like, which would you prefer a game with?
Gameplay.
Okay.
Gameplay all the way. Jesse's favorite is Zangoose. He also likes to eat. I love Zangoose. He's a little man. Little man. He's angry. Boy.
That is factual. Keep those questions coming.
Keep them coming. Cheese above or below the patty? Fucking above. No, above and below. So you get cheese on the top and melty cheese on the bottom. And if you ask me my cheese choice, everybody's going to scoff at me. Most controversial food tale. Fuck me. Here we go. American cheese is the best cheese on a burger, okay? I'm not saying I'll eat it normally.
That is correct.
I'm just saying because it melts and it doesn't produce... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It doesn't produce all that stupid oil, and, like, it's super creamy on there.
It melts evenly. It is designed for burgers. Exactly. It is literally designed for burgers.
I don't care how many chemicals are in there. It's delicious, okay?
Yes.
But my favorite cheese... Parmesan. I like Parmesan. Just to eat... What's a Pokemon that would fit in an indie horror game? Mascot horror specifically? Oh, Mimikyu's too easy. I'm going to probably go with Stuffle. Add a new Pokemon type? Oh. Yee. New Pokemon type. That would have to be... I'm trying to think, actually. I had an idea. I don't know. I can't. I'll come back to you on that one. Dating. What is dating like as a minor in Florida? So that's all the questions I have time for. I've never dated anyone.
I think it's okay. I think you're very young to be dating. I think that's okay.
I'm 17 years old. I'm almost an adult.
This is sad. You're gonna be just fine once you turn 18. I have no problems. I have no worries about it.
I just turned 18, and I think no. How would you turn an adorable character into a horrifying monster? I have tryptophobia, so holes. That's how I talk to my dog. Cece, do you write at all? So actually, I don't know if I should promote this here.
Yes,
I am a part of what?
Yes, you should.
Okay, I'm a part of a teen literary magazine that I do art for.
What?
And it's called The Echo. y'all should submit it. It's only for teenagers though, but y'all should submit to it if you like to write and stuff.
You should promote them. Promotions,
but
promotions. By the way, that's.
I
good.
have written a short story.
Yes. Can we see it?
And,
Can we see it?
It's like 3,000 words long.
That's fair. I mean, it's still fine if you have a link to it.
Is there a place where I can post it?
Yes, it is Hellions Writers Club.
I'll post it. God, get out of here, Alucard.
There's a nomination for Best Written Piece and Writer of the Year, just so you know.
Well, let's see here. Final pieces, revised final pieces. Here it is. Oh, Jesus. Can I just post a Word document or like...
Sure, yeah, you can do that.
Do you care? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. No.
Whatever you want to do.
I am the Rat Man. Oh, good Lord. Discord, why are you so wide? Here you go. That's what it's called. Don't read it out loud to me because I will die of cringe.
We will not. Don't worry.
Thank you. But that's it right there. When I submitted that too, everybody really liked it. So that's also cool. There's gay people in there as well.
Yay!
So,
happy Pride.
Yeah, gay people. I love gay people. Gay people are great.
That's good to know. That's a prerequisite as a mod here, so that's good.
Yeah, gay people. Which I still don't know why people have a problem with that, man. Like, is it really that horrible that it's affecting you? It's not horrible at all. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way. People who are gay cannot help it. Okay, you can't really help it. I'm not saying that like. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But like, I know because it's like no nothing. It's fine. How do you feel about becoming a popular member of NHC? It feels pretty nice, actually. It's nice that people are kind of like, hey, there's Masamoyed. He's walking. Who's your biggest celebrity crush? Jeanette McCurdy.
Good pick. Good choice. She's smart.
I loved her in iCarly.
Oh, and her book is great. Good for you.
Oh yeah, I wanted to read that book because apparently that was really fucked up what happened.
Yeah, her mom was not great. Yeah. Oh boy, we're at the final question.
The final question. Let me see. Let me hear you say ho.
Ho.
Say ho ho.
Ho ho.
Ho ho ho.
Why are we just saying my name over and over again?
Now scream!
Oh yeah.
That was Parappa the Rapper.
Very good.
I like that game. He's a cute little puppy dog guy. Remove a Pokemon type, fairy type, because I'm already a fairy. Kind of. Which I know this has no relevance. I'll get to you guys' questions real quick. I just wanted to say in Zelda 2 Adventure of Link, there is a fairy spell that turns Link into a fairy.
Gay.
And that's the funniest fucking thing to say out loud.
Gay. Oh yeah, we did all the questions. Continue.
Shrek 1 or 2? Shrek 1. Like, what power does Ryan Reynolds hold over people?
This is your final question.
He's hot.
Okay, that's it. There you go. I always tell people I used to work out with Ryan Reynolds in the same gym as Ryan Reynolds for many years. It was very strange.
Wow.
Very,
that's
very
cool.
Odd. Yeah. He was not the most friendly person in the world, but it's fine. He doesn't have to be. So here we go.
Maybe you just got him on a bad day.
Oh no, he's not mean. He's just like, I think he's just like gym unapproachable. You know, some people go to the gym and they're just not in a good mood. They're just like, I'm here to do something. He's that. He's very much that.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And he's fair to do that. But I just wish how does a restraining order go? Anyway. So we're now at the final section of your interview, where we get to rapid fire, and this is where you answer these questions as quickly as possible. I don't think you're gonna have a problem with this, but we'll see. All
right, let's do it.
We shall see. Are you ready for them? Are you ready?
You ready? Yes, I'm
2,
ready.
1. What are you terrible at?
Oh God. Making her happy.
What are you amazing at? That's a great answer.
Not making her happy.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Play video games. No troll.
What's your least favorite thing to do?
Spit on puppies.
Do I look pretty today?
Yes.
Name something you would set on fire.
Orphanage.
You have to pack your stuff up today and go and live with one hellion. Who is it?
You.
You have to switch lives and bodies with one hellion for a day. Who is it?
Uh, I can only think of penis.
I'm taking that answer. Which hellion would you want to cook for you?
Oh, I had to answer this quickly.
Shot in the
What?
dark.
What? Colonel.
There you go.
I don't know.
Ooh, bad choice.
That was the first thing I saw.
Bad choice. Which
God.
hellions are you taking on your zombie apocalypse team?
Oh Jesus!
You can pick as many as you want.
I'm taking you because you have experience.
Sure.
I've seen you play the zombie games.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of hellions.
Just me. It's just you and
I'm
me.
taking you and all the mods as well because you guys seem to know what you're doing.
There you go.
Okay.
What's your favorite word?
Penis.
What's your least favorite word?
Vagina.
Why are video games so hard?
Cause erectile.
Why is anime so confusing?
Because they talk like this and it's really cool.
What is something you're
know.
obsessed with that everyone else should be obsessed with?
Samoyeds.
What noise or sound do you love? What noise or sound do you hate?
Baby crying.
What's your favorite curse word?
Cunt.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Professional chef, actually. I do like to cook.
What profession would you not like to attempt?
Some army. Something in the army.
And finally, when you get to hell, what would you like Satan to say to you when you arrive at the fiery gates?
You were a good little pansexual boy.
Excellent.
Okay.
Mace, this was one for the history books. This was probably,
Thanks.
I think this might be the best episode of Good Morning New Hell City ever.
You say that to everybody, don't you?
I mean, you can't prove that, but
I can't.
I mean, you technically can't.
Everybody
prove that if you go
answer
to
in chat.
YouTube, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this was genuinely incredible. This is a very, very good. You were very good at this. You're very, very
Thank
good.
you. I've done my fair share of interviews.
You should make it
for
a career.
jobs, but that's yeah.
I wish you the best in mod in training, your month or 2 months in training, and
Thank you.
I'm excited for new arts. I'm excited for you chatting ridiculous things in my stream. I'm excited for you hopefully winning a heli or 2 or 3 or more.
I hope so.
And where can the kids find you in New Hell City or out of New Hell City, whatever you want to say?
You can find me on Instagram at I should put that in promotions, but I'll get to that. You can find me when my account gets verified on Weasley, which is the furry place, and you can also find me in Florida, which also I live near the same neighborhood Edward Scissorhands was filmed. So do whatever you want with that.
Excellent. All right, Mace, you're amazing. I hope to do this again with you next year in season 4. You're great.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And
can't wait.
And this is as of now, this is our last interview for the year besides me. So there's no one else signed up. So if you want to do a New Hell City interview, sign up. But
that was a lot of fun.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. Say bye to the kids.
Bye, everyone. Don't forget that you all matter to me and I love you.